You've probably already heard of Mizkif. He's kind of a weirdo.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air.
But he's also one of the most entertaining people on Twitch. But before Mizkif was the kind of guy who would do anything for his viewers, he had to go through a lot.
With Adderall, I'm a god. But without Adderall, I was nothing.
I went to this job, and it fucking sucked.
I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like coughing up blood.
And to get where he is today, he almost had to die first.
It kind of sounds really cliche, but I kind of followed what I always wanted to do from my heart issue, which turned me into a streamer. And now I have no hairline.
Hey, before we get into the video, I just want to tell you guys that if you like what we do, it's awesome when you leave a comment, but don't forget to sub to the channel, like the video, maybe even send us an email to let us know what you want us to cover next. Anyway, it's hard to imagine somebody more suited to being a Twitch streamer than Mizkif.
Play the song.
Introducing the greatest hair in the history of mankind, Ronaldo!
Whether he's playing some random game, chatting with his viewers, or doing some IRL stream, he always has chat going crazy. But before Mizkif was playing games and hanging out with huge streamers, he was just like us, watching his favorite streamers, hanging out in chat, and going to college in New Jersey.
I used to watch a lot of Wreckful. I used to watch Wreckful a shit ton. Honestly, I used to watch a lot of Mitch too.
He was going to college, studying finance, got pretty good grades, and even had a job lined up at one of the biggest investment firms in the world.
I was going to work at a company called Vanguard. Does anyone here even know what Vanguard is? It's the #1 financial firm in the world of investments. Like, they have 5.3 trillion US dollars. So I was gonna go work for them at their flagship program, which is not the easiest thing to get into.
It was an amazing opportunity, but Mizkif wasn't all that excited about working at Vanguard. See, he studied finance, but his true love was entertainment.
I still want to do something with my life. I'm so young. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But I said to myself, it's a good job, I'll live this normal life. But I always said to myself, like, I'm funny. Like, I know what my real calling is, and it's to be funny. Like, I'm a funny guy, I'm entertaining. I don't want to live this life of going to work, working 8 hours, 9 hours a day, being on Adderall for the rest of my life. It just sounds terrible.
Before he got his new life as a financial advisor started, Mizkif decided to take a vacation with his friends. What he didn't realize is that that vacation would change his life forever.
I went to sleep that night, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like coughing up blood. I was screaming on the top of my lungs, and the pain is described as someone takes a knife, stabs it in your heart, and slowly twists it. I woke up at like 4 in the morning screaming like crazy. My dad was the only one home, because my mom was in Florida, and he just grabs me and just floors it all the way to the hospital, like floors it.
After being rushed to the hospital, Mizkif was diagnosed with a heart condition, viral myocarditis.
So, viral myocarditis, I barely even know what the fuck it is, but pretty much what it is, it's a virus that's in my heart forever, and some things can make it come out. Where I possibly got it from, I don't know, but the only thing that I could think of that I actually, it could be, you can get it from anything, from sharing with people, and a virus that just goes down your bloodstream into your heart. It's from what I know. I personally think I got it one time when I drank pool water so I would, on the water slides in Wildwood, which is a place in New Jersey, I would go on the water slides and I would drink pool water to try to be funny. And I think when I drank the pool water that night, I started throwing up, and that's when I got sick. So I think what happened is I drank the pool water and there was probably something in it, and I got sick, and then I got my virus. So don't drink the pool water.
So after all that, Mizkif was just lying in his hospital bed. He had almost died, and it made him realize that tomorrow wasn't a guarantee, that every single day could be his last. And he didn't want to spend however many days he had left doing a job that he hated. So he didn't.
My friend's dad was in the entertainment industry where he would build things. So let's say for BlizzCon, he would build or sculpt something, and it would go to BlizzCon, and that's how he would make money. And he offered me a job in California to try it out. And I said yes. I said, all right, let's do it.
So I tried it. I went to this job, and it fucking sucked. I cried the first day because the dude yelled at me. He made fun of my heart the entire time. He was a piece of shit. The job was a lie. Don't live in California, by the way. When you're making $40,000 a year, you might as well be homeless because our rent was $1,400 a fucking month. We were living paycheck to paycheck. I barely had money for food. I couldn't survive out there on $40,000. We asked for a raise. The guy shit on me. And in the end, I quit because I couldn't afford living there anymore.
So Mizkif returned home, only to find out that his parents were moving from Jersey to Florida, which meant that he'd have to pack his bags and move across the country again. But he did have one more chance, one more opportunity to get back into that cushy finance life.
And as crazy as this sounds, I went back to my mentor at Vanguard, and I'm like, dude, can I get the job again? He's like, sure. So I'm like, okay. Now I have the job again. After I said no, I got the job yet again for the second time. So I'm like, all right, during this time, I'm just going to try other things. And I always wanted to be a YouTuber. I always wanted to try YouTube or Twitch. So I said, all right, think of an idea. Think of a solid idea. Something that is new, that no one has done before, and something that streamers can react to so that way they can get views. And that's where I thought of the Who Is videos.
The story of Tyler 1 is a story filled with love, hate, betrayal, and forgiveness. With the new influx of viewers jumping into Tyler 1's channel wondering, who is this guy, and how does he have more viewers than Shroud, I thought it would be appropriate to make a video going over the rise, fall, and rise again of Tyler 1.
But once E-Rob watched it on stream and it got a bunch of likes, I think what happened is people started to share it in the communities, and then it started to grow. And then people started to watch the whole thing, and then it just retention rate was really high of the videos, and it just started to skyrocket. So I started growing really fast on YouTube, like really, really fast. And a lot of people started reaching out to me and stuff like that. I got a message from Ice Poseidon. And then this is where things get fun.
Oh, is that live?
Like most things involving Ice, Mizkif's trip was a disaster.
I don't have to take bullshit from your weird ass, so I'm trying to be a comedian. Are you serious?
If you come back within 6 months, you will be arrested for criminal trespass.
And after that trip, Mizkif decided to take advantage of his fame and start streaming himself. But he had a choice to make.
Ice wanted me to be his right-hand man. He's like, dude, you and I can take over YouTube. You could be huge on YouTube. I could be huge on YouTube. We can grow together. And you'll easily have a few thousand viewers. Or you could just go to Twitch and you could just do whatever. And you'll get 50 viewers and enjoy yourself. And I said to myself, I don't ever want to grow, or I don't ever want to be someone's right-hand man. I never want to be someone or grow from someone because of them. I want to grow because of me.
Miz's first stream went pretty well, but it didn't last.
I had 300 viewers my first stream. I'm like, this is awesome. And we were just fucking around. I was just sitting in the IRL section, just doing whatever I wanted. And 2 days later, I'm like, all right, let's play some World of Warcraft, everybody. And then just crickets, nobody's there. And I went down to 50 viewers just like I thought.
Mizkif tried a whole bunch of stuff in his early streams. He played World of Warcraft, he got into Mario 64, he tried just chatting, of course.
Holy shit, Trainwreck TV is in my stream. Trainwreck TV. That's twitter.com/Trainwreck TV. Yo, Trainwreck, can I go on your podcast? Yes, Mom.
But the type of content that resonated with his fans most, both then and now, is when he collaborated with other streamers.
Guess what, Mizkif? If you're gonna get involved in this business, no one's gonna like you for you. Not one person. I like you for you, but that's because I don't give a shit about this right now. But maybe when I start caring, I'll use you and then I'll stop caring about you.
I'll slam your sister if you want. I won't on the desk though. Not you. I mean, the guy who donated did.
Yeah, I'm 5'3".
Wait, I'm 5'5". That's perfect.
Yikes.
She likes tall men.
I think you're ugly.
Yo, is she being serious? Are you actually being serious with that?
Book, is that you?
Yeah, anyone friendly here? Anyone
friendly? Hello? Anyone here? Hello? Anyone here? Hello? Wait, did you save?
There's no
You didn't save, you fucking. Oh my god.
You didn't save.
Mizkif slowly grew his stream, going from just a handful of viewers to a few hundred. He wasn't big time or anything, but he was on his way to becoming one of those streamers that he looked up to.
I started growing from other communities by going on other people's streams and farming good ones.
Mizkif, stop fucking reaching and get your goddamn content.
Alright, my bad. Alright.
And as I started doing that, people were like, wait a minute, this guy actually is funny, or this guy can actually make a joke once in a while, or this guy has a hot sister. And they would start going to my streams and actually would stay. And that's how I started to grow.
Mizkif was basically streaming full-time now, but he still had one foot in the finance world. See, he was still going to school, which meant that that door was always open to him. Until in 2019, he closed that door. He moved to Austin and dedicated everything to streaming.
Because we're like, every other streamer's there, why wouldn't we live in Austin? I mean, Austin has very cheap real estate, cheap rent, it has soda poppin', it has a lot of other big streamers, and it has no income tax, so why not?
The only problem is that Mizkif didn't make the move to Austin with a bunch of friends. He did it alone.
And I didn't really have any friends here. It's hard to like hang out with people like when you don't really know them that well, and I didn't know Chance, I didn't know Nick that well, I didn't know these people, but I knew E-Rob very well, and I knew Moxie. And when Moxie said no and didn't hang out with me, and didn't come down, I really did need someone, and E-Rob stepped up and really saved my career, and I will admit that he really helped me out a lot.
But he wasn't the only one who moved into the house.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait, get him! Get him! Oh god! Oh, ah! Fucking bees!
Mizkif picked up steam fast. He got more and more viewers until you just couldn't ignore him anymore. He was one of Twitch's biggest names, but he didn't do it alone. He had help from his roommates, his friends, and his viewers. He went from an average viewer to one of the biggest names on Twitch.
Everyone has contributed. While I do take a lot of credit for my streaming career, I think a lot of people have helped me, and I will never deny that. From E-Rob to Super Cool to JCG to Poke to XQC to Greek to Synac to everyone. Everyone has helped me.
He went from a guy who just couldn't stop watching Twitch streamers to someone who pulls in almost 8,000 viewers anytime he streams. Mizkif made it. He's living every Twitch fan's dream. Every day he streams to thousands of his fans, all of whom love him, and he gets to hang out with the people he used to look up to. And he couldn't be happier.
I came to Austin, and it really has changed my life a lot, because these people are my friends, and we've gotten closer and closer, and now we hang out all the time. There's 10 people in my house right now. They're all in the living room playing Super Smash Brothers. And that's great. That's what I love. I love having people around. I love having friends. I love having people that I could talk to about my streaming career, and I love having people around me that are just like to hang out. It's nice. Yes. How I got my in what? I'm doing an interview. Get out. Now. Get out now. You want to be in my show?
No, I said hi, Russell.
Bye-bye. Isn't that a good thing, though?